Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to day 19 of 31 Days of Halloween. And today we're doing Beetlejuice. So, you guys can still hear by my voice. The sickness is going in and out. Like, I feel better, but my voice is still a little crazy. Yesterday was my birthday, so I decided to take a day off. And I'm thinking maybe I'm going to have to start uploading the looks every other day. I've gotten a couple of just different type of jobs, like to be on set, because y'all, some of y'all know I'm also an actress, and I've also been getting booked for makeup leading up to now Halloween. So I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to balance that out. Anyway, I just wanted to get that out the way. So I think from now on, I'm going to be uploading every other day just to not overwhelm and overexhaust myself. So yeah, the gel that I used for my base is the KVD one. The same every time I use a gel pot, just assume it's KVD. I have them in like I think six different colors, and they're so amazing. Um, the eyeshadow that I used, the dark purple, was from a Norvina palette. This more lilac looking one or lavender looking one, I think. In between those, the shimmer one that I'm using on top is from a Lightwork palette from Janessa Myricks. I don't know which Lightwork it is, I don't remember, but I have a couple of them and it's from one of the Lightwork palettes. And I'm using this like aubergine um color eyeliner from Makeup Forever. Makeup Forever is like one of my favorite brands because they cater so well to like pro makeup artists like me, but also consumers. I think I've said this before, but I just I love that it's easy on the pro side and the consumer side. So here I'm attempting to use a foundation that's a little lighter because I want to be a little paler, but I didn't use one that was light enough. I should have mixed in. Generally, a lot of my foundations they match me. They may be a little warmer, but they generally match me. So I was trying to make this look a little paler. Um, I have like a white concealer. I should have mixed it in with that. But I left it as is because I did another face chart. I'm going to do a Joker makeup. And the thing is, besides like Beetlejuice's blazer or outfit or whatever, the Joker and Beetlejuice, they have the same color story. Like in color theories, green, purple, he doesn't really have any orange sometimes, but the Joker does, because they're complementary triadic color. So I tried to make sure I didn't go the route of the Joker. I didn't want to end up looking like the Joker trying to be Beetlejuice. So I just was like, let me use more purple. And I use my contour to make my jawline a little more snatched. This is how I actually normally contour, but I used like I went in multiple times, and you guys will see it like in the end look. You'll see that I actually added more depth into that contour, so it gave me a very snatched face. Um, but throughout the look, I was like, oh my God, please don't let this look like the Joker. Please don't let this look like the Joker. Even though when I do the Joker look, it's going to look, you're going to tell that that's the Joker. But like I said, because they have very similar colors, I didn't want it to be confused as that. I didn't want it to look like that specifically because I'm already going to do the look. But it worked out. It worked out. So now I'm just powdering my face. I wanted my face to be as matte as possible. Sometimes the look requires it. I just didn't want to look overly dewy because I just felt like this look required my face to be very, very matte. And that's what I went for here. And I was just blending my contour and my forehead powder together so there's no harsh lines on my forehead. But I wanted y'all to be able to see my contour because I think maybe I haven't added it yet. But I also left the powder under my eye, so my eyeshadow, if I had any fallout. This is one of those looks I didn't mind if I had a lot of fallout. Um, because I would have just smudged it in place and it would have added character and added more to the look. So I was fine with that. But I still didn't want it to be messy. I wanted it to still look good. So the eyeshadow that I used on my lid is what I'm just using here on my under my eye, and then I went ahead and added a black eyeshadow just to give it a nice little depth. You see how it just changed the look, or not change in a bad way, just like added to the look. And I just go out and spoof away. How do I say this? Sweep away. Sweep away any excess powder, and you can see the difference from what that looked like before till now. And then I just used the blending brush to bring down that purple a little more, because I just didn't want it to be so harsh. I wanted to make sure I was like adding depth, taking some away. There are some parts where I felt like I needed to add a little more, like mix the black and purple together to give it a little more. Because, you know, this is still supposed to be a pretty glam look. No matter how much character work we're doing, I still wanted it to be cute. Okay. And you don't really see a definition, I would say, or high contrast on my eyes because I didn't use a black eyeliner. And I wanted to highlight with that shimmer that I used on my nose, um, and the residue of the black and purple. But then it started to look a little skeleton-esque, and I wasn't going for that because I like a lot of the looks I'm doing now. I'm like, I don't want it to look like something I've already done because I'm also going to do a look that's like that. Anyway, I go in with this green. It's more of a bluish green than it is a true green. This is a Sephora Collection liquid lipstick. And if you don't know, Sephora Collection liquid lipsticks are one of the most comfortable high coverage lipstick. As you can see, I ended up going in with that, I think, but you don't have to use multiple swipes to give pigment. It naturally is just pigmented. It's so comfortable. So here I go trying to do the Beetlejuice lips, and it worked, but the green was too dark, so you don't really see a contrast. And I ended up going and adding a green shimmer down the line. But you see here, like I wish I used a brighter green because you guys would have been able to see it. Like that eyeshadow that I placed on my forehead right there, I wish I had a green that was in that color. I could have mixed that with white. I didn't think about that in the moment because I just thought it would be brighter. Anyway, now I'm just adding his little moss uh, splotches, just using green and black eyeshadow. There are some parts where the green was blending too much into the black, and I added a little yellow. You may not be able to see, but it just gave some differences. So here, this is where I added the yellow. Some parts were greener than more, or not than more than others. And this is all I really do to add more to anything. I didn't go crazy. And I specifically, or especially love my eyebrows in this look. I don't know what it was, but I loved my eyebrows. So here's where I go in with a shimmer eyeshadow. I wanted to give a nice effect, but it still wasn't, they just were not like bright enough. I needed like a really nice bright, what do you call it? A bright green. I should have mixed that green with a yellow. That would have given it the color of green that I was looking for. Anyway, I just wanted to smudge the purple I had on and make it a little more grungy. That was the look I was going for. And I tried to add lashes, and then I looked down at my face chart. I just felt like my adding lashes would have made it look too much like the Joker. I didn't realize that they looked alike. Anyway, this is the look. You see me in the next one.